Hi, my name is Macy Pomianki, and today I will be discussing the use of mobile technology within the classroom. A lot has changed within the 21st century. Perhaps one of the greatest changes to come about is the integration of mobile technology into the classroom. So what is mobile technology? It can be defined as learning across multiple contexts through social media and content interaction using personal electronic devices. Here are some examples of mobile technology: Chromebooks, iPads, cell phones, iPods, and e-readers. Here we have a group of students that are using Chromebooks. Chromebooks can be used for Google Drive and Google Docs, Google Chrome, Google Apps for Education, Google Play for Education, and Google Plus Hangouts. Students may also use cell phones for educational purposes. Cell phones can be used to record lectures, deliver materials, the use of educational apps, and they may also be used as student response systems. This group of students are using iPods. The iPod can be used as an audio or video player. This allows students to experience multi-dimensional learning. Here we have a student using an e-reader. E-readers are making an entrance into school libraries and classrooms. One major benefit of e-readers is their tremendous potential to tempt reluctant readers to read more. They offer extra support for English language learners and also offer economic advantages when compared to textbooks. Students may also use iPads within the classroom. The iPad in the classroom brings education to life. The iPad offers endless access to valuable information such as a dictionary and thesaurus, which previously were only available in printed format. Interactive technology makes learning more engaging and memorable. Tools such as audio and video recorders can change the way that learning takes place and homework is completed. Like many other technological gadgets, the iPad gives students access to numerous educational apps and tools. We will now watch a video that demonstrates how iPads can effectively enhance learning.
One day, a hungry robin saw an inchworm. I don't want to completely cut out the traditional literature and the books and the turning the pages because it's very important to the children, I think, to still have that experience. It makes it that much more real to them, helps them to understand it better, so that when they go to apply what they've learned with me, that they already kind of have a good foundation for the skills that they're going to be practicing on the iPad. Okay? All right. Here you go. This year I've had the opportunity to use the iPads and the iPod touches to help enhance their fluency instruction. And the kids have really taken off. The kids get to pick stories that they want to read. They record themselves reading it, and then they can hear themselves reading it right away.
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone.
This gives them the opportunity to have some self-reflection and try to improve on themselves because they hear it and they get excited and they think, ooh, I can do better than that, or this is better than when I did it 2 days ago. I have students that came in very unsure of themselves, not very confident, and they've gone from they don't like to read, that was something that kids like to say at the beginning of the year, or I can't read, I don't know how to read, to I like reading, listen to me read. And to me, to have that opportunity to give every child a chance to have success and to feel success,
Amazing!
that is more than worth it. All the work that's gone into this project makes that more than worth it.
The cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had nothing.
Very good. The best things out of this iPad project have been far outweighing the difficult parts of the project. At the first part of the project, it was the technical difficulties, working through the technical side of things, getting everything loaded and finding apps and doing all the things leading up to the part of implementation. That was difficult. And once implementation started, the whole project just kind of took a turn for the better. I thought it was better than I ever expected. Which one do you think would hold the most amount of juice?
This one.
Any kind of change can intimidate someone. And this is just, you have to have the right mindset and think, okay, this is just change. It's not doing something completely different. With school bus is shorter. Good. It's just enhancing their learning. It's enhancing your instruction because you have so much more capability to provide activities that are specifically aligned to your instruction, whereas before, it's just worksheets, pencil, paper tasks. And I think if the teachers are open to trying something new and open to seeing something that's gone from a small project to taking over the whole classroom, the kids, I mean, they've found ways to integrate it into different content areas, and they've come up with ideas on how to extend their learning. If teachers saw that in place, I think that they would be wholeheartedly accepting of that process.
Which worm is shorter?
This year has given me the opportunity to research and to find different applications that are available to help differentiate my instruction for each child. And actually, I'm able to individualize the instruction for each child. I'm able to track their achievements. I can assign certain students to do certain tasks, so I can see the data that occurs after they complete the task. I can see how successful they were or not successful. And that has given me more opportunity to help them become more successful. And you're able to look at the data and find out, okay, where is this child really struggling, and adjust your instruction accordingly. It's better than any worksheet that I've ever seen. I mean, that's been the only resource we've had, is using different pencil and paper tasks in the past, trying to help children fill in the gaps where they're missing things. But this is my 15th year teaching, and I've never been able to differentiate the instruction as much as I have this year. And I think that that is amazing, and the success these children have achieved is even more amazing. I'm really going to miss them next year, because this will be the class of kids I'll always remember. Hey, this is the class that I hope one day comes back to me and says, hey, Ms. Kellogg, remember, we did the iPads first. Because they get really excited, and they're very proud of the fact that we are the only ones doing this, and that we are doing so well that everybody wants to come in and see what we're doing. Those kids are amazing on these devices. They know how to use them. They're very responsible with them. They know that it's important to be responsible with them, and it's been a really, really great year.
I really enjoy that video because it shows an actual teacher's perspective on mobile technology while also verifying that technology can enhance learning. So how do teachers integrate technology into the classroom? The first step in successful technology integration is recognizing the change that may need to happen inside of yourself and in your approach to teaching. When any teacher brings technology into the classroom, he or she will no longer be the center of attention. The level of refocused attention will of course depend on the amount and the type of technology being brought into the classroom. However, this does not mean that the teacher is no longer essential to the learning process. While students may be surrounded by technology at home, it is dangerous to assume that they know how to use it for learning. This is commonly referred to as the myth of the digital native. Technology integration is the use of technology resources, computers, mobile devices like smartphones and tablets, digital cameras, social media platforms and networks, software applications, the internet, etc., in daily classroom practices and in the management of a school. Successful technology integration is achieved when the use of technology is, number 1, routine and transparent. Number 2, it is accessible and readily available for the task at hand. And number 3, it supports the curricular goals and helping the students to effectively reach their goals. So how is mobile technology funded? I spoke to Debbie Minshew, who is the Technology Director for McGee School District. She said that funding is not state mandated. The school district has always used ACSIP, which is the Arkansas Consolidated School Improvement Plan, to obtain funding for technological gadgets. If that is not an option for you, there are also numerous grants that you can apply for. Some of the more popular ones are Technology Donors Program, Donors Choose, Computers for Learning, Computers Recycling Center, Digital Wish Grant, Corning Incorporated Foundation, the Funding Factory, and Grants.gov. In 2001, Mark Prinsky warned us, our students have changed radically. Today's students are no longer the people our educational system was designed to teach. What Prinsky meant was that the mobile revolution is here. Students are more involved in learning when using the latest technological devices because it is what they are most used to interacting with. Our students don't just want mobile learning, they need it. The times are changing, technology is changing every day, and I think it's our job as educators to keep up with these advances so that our students are prepared for the world that they live in. Thank you for joining me about mobile technology.